What's up guys, Fluxy here and welcome back to another video. First, I want to say something. I'm Slovenian. I have my first 5 videos filmed in Slovene, but from now on I'm gonna be talking in English because I feel more comfortable on camera talking in English than in Slovene. So yeah, welcome to another video. Okay, in today's video I'm gonna teach you Slovenian history of mopeds called tomos. So basically, what is tomos? Tomos is a 50cc moped that goes 45 miles per hour. You have 25cc mopeds, you have like 50 the same, but you have one that are automatic. They go 25. You have the 4-gear shifters. These are basically like APN 4, APN 6, APN 7 and stuff like that. But you have the 5 shifters. I only know one 5 shifter, and this is the Tomos 14M. I'm gonna show you my Tomoses today. And I'm gonna show you how they sound. They are 2-stroke. Yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, here it is. This is how a Tomos looks like. You have a bunch of different models. I'm gonna show them later on in this video. But yeah, every Tomos has like a badge right here. It says the year. Mine is 1987. It's 49cc. That's basically 50cc. And yeah, now I'm gonna show you how it sounds. So yeah, that's how it sounds like. It's on kickstart. It has 5 gears, I think. It's modified. I added 1 gear. In original, in stock, it has like 4 gears. So how you start it? For the first gear, you press it down. For the 2, 3, 4 and 5 gears, you go all up. It's basically like a motorcycle, but in a cooler way. For me, it's basically cooler than the motorcycle. And I have the custom exhaust and stuff like that. So yeah, now I'm gonna show you the other one. Okay, so this is the other one. Sorry, it's a little bit messy and a lot of stuff here, but it is in my grandpa's garage down here. So it has a little cracked light. This one has a stock exhaust. This is how it looks on all the mopeds. This one is a 14M. I think it's 1980s. I don't really know where is the tag of the moped that I showed on the APN 6 earlier. But this one has 5 gears in stock. It's a 2-seater, if you can see. It shifts the same as the APN 6 that I've got, but it goes more. The APN 6 that I modded has 5 gears and goes 75 kilometers per hour. But this one has also 5 gears and goes 100 kilometers per hour. It's modded too. I just added the bigger cylinder, and yeah, and this thing called bot. It basically runs the whole 2-stroke engine. And yeah, shifting is the same. Moped is a little bit bigger. It looks like a motorcycle. You basically need a motor's license for this, not a moped's, because it's in a different category. But yeah, this one is kind of sweet, but I can't show you how it runs. I'm gonna show it into the YouTube video because guys, sorry for my accent, but I'm gonna show in the YouTube video because this one doesn't have a filter on, air filter on, because it had some trouble running and it just was breaking down and stuff like that. So I need to order a new air filter, and yeah, let's go listen to it. Okay, this is the 14 amp. Let's listen to how it runs. It basically runs almost the same as the APN 6. So now that we listen to the both mopeds, we're gonna talk about history. So the moped factory called Tomos was built in 1954 in Sežana, Slovenia, but then it was moved to Koper, Slovenia. The first director of the company Tomos was Franz Pečar. They made a bunch of new models like Tomos Colibri, Tomos APN4, APN6, and APN7. Like some better models like 14 AM and stuff like that. They made even a racing Tomos called D6. They made a bunch of new models later on, like the Tomos APN6 Alpino and APN6S. They made a bunch of models, but my least favorite one is the Tomos Flexer. It's overpriced. I get that it's the newer model, but it's overpriced. My friend paid 1,200 euros for a Flexer that goes 25 miles, I mean kilometers per hour. But my favorite one is the Tomos APN6. It's a 50cc moped. I modded it for it to go 75. It has 5 gears and a modded exhaust, but it sounds the same, I think, as the 14 amp. But some favorites are the automatics, like the A3, Tomos A3, or Tomos A35. So yeah, why did the company fail? They didn't made new models except for Flexer, I think to 2016 or 2017 or something like that. The company shut it down in 2019 because they couldn't keep up. They were in debt, but in 2023 it was completely crushed down, like it was swiped, like no. But in Koper you have still a little museum. If you're a tourist and you want to visit Slovenia, go to Koper. There you have a Tomos museum. You need to pay like, I think 10-15 euros, something like that, to enter. And ask, there works one employee, ask that employee of the history of Tomoses. Like, I know I'm talking about the history of Tomoses, but ask her because I don't know like everything. They know like the whole stories and stuff like that. But yeah, the Tomos moped is currently the most popular moped in Slovenia. It's the same as Puch, because Tomos and Puch made the mopeds together, and they are both amazing. I'm gonna pop a picture of Puch here. The Puch model is like kind of the same as the 14 amp, but you have the Puch automatic that it's the same as the A3 moped called Tomos. So yeah, but the company failed because of the 1991 war for Slovenia. The Yugoslavia was no longer one country. There are now most countries like Croatia, Slovenia, Serbia, and stuff like that. Uh, so yeah, it failed because it couldn't transfer any mopeds to Serbia and Croatia and those countries in the Yugoslavian war, and that's how it failed. They didn't get they didn't have that much money, and they didn't have that much workers anymore. When they started, there were 3,500 workers, and then after the Yugoslavian war ended and Slovenia became the one country in 1992, I think, or 1991, it was just like going the worker numbers like down, and at the end they were like 25 workers left. So yeah, that's how it failed. It got into corruption, into debt, and it had to shut down, and it didn't have workers, so they made like flexers before it shut down so they could make like some models still and make some money, but it didn't work out, and it shut it down. So yeah, I have my driver's license today for the tomos. I have like studying. I'm gonna go to Ptuj to relax. It's a driving school for mopeds, motorcycles, and cars, and trucks and tractors. So I'm gonna go there and learn. I'm not gonna be able to film the conversation because it's gonna be in Slovenia, and some of you are not gonna understand the language. So yeah, I'm gonna go there, study, and when I get back, I will told you how it went, how it was, what did we do, and stuff like that. Okay guys, so it's been like a day since I was on my first lesson in the driving school. I got a pen. If you can see the name, it's here, it's yellow, so it's a little bit hard to see, but yeah, it's called Velox. They basically teach everything. You can drive a motorcycle, a car, a tractor, and moped. So yeah, and I got my Marvel themed book, or like a notebook. I wrote down a couple things there so that I can learn from the notebook, but I have like online too, so I here wrote some more, but I have online stuff online too, and I can learn there and do some tests. Today I actually did some tests, like I took 5 tests. You need 88% to pass. On my first test I got like 55.74. I think this is a very good progress for my first test. So yeah, this is basically it for the video. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.